Oh boy, we got to face the frickin' Red Wings again, and we just got lit up by this team. I don't know what's been going on. I just can't play. Let's just put it down to that. Even at 99 overall, with attribute effects jacked all the way up, I can't play. But I need to not make stupid mistakes, mental errors, and just play a simple game. That's the objective. Let's just play a simple game in the crease. There can be no mistakes, no dumb mistakes at least. Let's try to keep this as simple as we can. Alnefelt is in the net. I can tell you that now. I just saw it. God, these numbers are embarrassing. I mean, cringeworthy numbers right now. His numbers aren't too much better, but they are better than mine. And remember, last time we played Detroit, we just played them in the last episode, and they ran with Clutterbuck, I think it was, in the net. And neither of us played a particularly great game, but he still ended up out goaltending me despite letting up 3 straight goals or something like that. Amazing. Crushed. What was that? I was going to say crush one, and then he just lifted it way over the net. Oh my goodness, and that's going to be an injury, isn't it? Yeah, oh, he's crumpled up. This is not good. And that is a Verdino, I think that is. Yes, Chandler Verdino. I didn't even know his first. Oh, that's an ugly one. That was right to the head. Well, he's going down the tunnel. That can only mean it's an ACL. You know it's an ACL injury. Why does it say Sam Steele in the bottom left corner? Does the game think I'm Sam Steele? I guess I'm impersonating Sam Steele tonight. Stolen identity. All right, let's just try to play a simple game. An easy game. A reasonable game. Don't play like Simple Jack.
But this head moving makes my eyes rain.
Oh my god. Did you see?
I will remember you.
I was trying to laugh because did you see the helmet go flying about 100 yards away? And why did it say my name? I don't know what the hell's going on. My defenseman just scored on me. There's all kinds of insanity going on right now. I don't know why it said I scored on myself. That's not even my fault. This game just gets dumber and dumber every day that I play it. Every single time I play it. Okay, I'm back in the replay because I want to see what happened to Rod James' helmet. Watch his helmet. Watch very closely. I'm going to try to do it as slow as I can. Why does it go flying? Watch his helmet. Oh, the stick. Oh my goodness. What? Look at that thing. It went flying back to the blue line. By rule now, the Detroit Red Wings have to score on their own goaltender. They have to slam dunk one on their own goaltender, Alnefelt. Can we please slide and move? Why are we so glitchy with our movement? Here. And we don't score on me now. The Cam Jam, man. And we've got to save. Play it off here. D'Angelo. Well, Cedar's wearing 21 now. What does he wear in real life? I can't even remember. He wears like 53 or something like that. There's a penalty coming up anyway. We got interference. I'm assuming that's Cam taking the interference penalty. It is Desmond Cam. And that was just a very awkward looking play. An early man advantage. So now a new challenge for my team. Score on your own goaltender while you're up by a man. It had possession. It rolled out the center. This is Connolly. Brings it back in. Pulls up against Cedar. Off to Denisenko. A nice try. We've got possession still behind the net. And O'Reilly flustered a little bit by that forecheck. Draisaitl poke checked into the corner. We're going to get it right back. Lundell, great work. We just got to get a shot away. Sam Steele. It looks like it's corrected my name, by the way, from Sam Steele. Cleared all the way down. Stay up. Yeah, stay up. Help. And right point blank, Lundell posting in. Well, at least it went right to Lundell. I don't know who the Red Wings were covering, but they certainly didn't cover Lundell. Entirely untouched in the slot. I mean, no one's picking him up. I don't know what you're doing, 25, but your job is to cover Lundell. O'Reilly. He lost his man in space right there. And it doesn't get much easier than that. Basically one-on-one with Alnefelt. You love to see it. Early, not lead. We actually tied it because remember I did get scored on by my own team. But we can recover this. We can easily get this thing back. So Leon Draisaitl windmill. Perfect move to the inside. He just didn't get a shot away for all of his troubles. So we let Draisaitl get a shot away this time. He was successful. Lucas Raymond. We're just going to come out and challenge, and we make a nice save as we retreated a little bit. Wallinder to Berggren to Raymond. This should be a shot. DeMello, stay on our feet as much as possible. No shot lane until now, and it's taken away. Great block by Myers. Now, I got to be careful with these guys in front of my net now. Nothing comes of that. Let's hold on to this post. Do not put it in my own net. I'm so nervous that that's going to happen. I swear, it's going to happen again. So Connolly handles over center. We've got DeSantis shooting in the slot area. Again, turned over by the... Nope, drop pass, but back to center. I don't know what kind of miscommunication happened on that play. And intercepted again. We're just cutting off the zone entry too easy. Can't find a shot lane. Finally, Yokiharu does. That was through the legs of the defenseman. Got wide open players. There you go. Couldn't get the one-timer. This was picked up by Cam. He may have just saved a goal. And now Vesalainen. Let's make a save. We don't have to. You know what? Okay. Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. I do the dumbest stuff sometimes at my own risk. Well, if you didn't have your heart in your mouth, I did. I certainly did. So off the icing, we do have possession, though, so my icing didn't really have any repercussions. James, that turnover could have repercussions. Save off of Zadina. Here we go. Oh, why would you not just hold on to that and get a zone entry? Bad turnover, Zadina here. And, yep, okay, I don't have to stop that one. That'll be the final shot of the period, attempt of the period, as it never made its way on net. Aside from the own goal, which, can you even blame me for that? Not a bad period. Not bad at all. As long as we don't make too many doofus mistakes as an individual or as a team, I think we'll be fine for the rest of this game. We just got to keep it simple. Like I said, play a simple game. And now he's got to retreat back to his position. Cedar has it up for Cider or Cedar, whichever it is. I think it's Cider. So I say Cedar. I'm not sure if the correct pronunciation is Cedar or Cider. I've heard both. I think it's actually cider, like as in apple cider. So I know I might need to think about that whenever I'm pronouncing the name. We got Raymond off the rush. Passed off Bedard. I think that was the shot. It was Bedard, and we handled it. Zadina hold on to the rebound to just get a whistle. And if you don't like what you see and you can cover it up, do so. Get a whistle. There's nothing wrong with that. It allows your team to reset a little bit. Get a face-off, try to get possession, and then get it out. Sundqvist pressured. That forecheck is proving to be successful on this occasion. It rolls out this way. Fortunately, Myers had a good stick that prevented that low-to-high play from being successful. And now Berggren cuts back to the point, uses his defenseman for help. In front, Berggren, short side stopped. He's got a barely onside DeSantis, and he never got a shot away. Zadina, right up the middle, inside out, good stick. It's going to be us. We still got possession. A great feed up to Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl trying to create for the Panthers. A bad decision from Alnefelt to play that, but he's going to get bailed out. Who tries to get a shot away, found a shot lane. Turned away by Alnefelt, but Draisaitl still back from low to high, and Zadina will carry it away. Can the Red Wings generate any sort of offense? Can they get a shot away? Bedard, look at that save. That was anticipatory. That was just a great save on Bedard as we were pushing across. We timed it to perfection. The Red Wings still trying to work from that corner. Stillman dumps it in, not a bad play, right off the glass in the corner, and it ends up on our stick. I don't know who the player was that ended up with it. So last time we played Detroit, we saw a couple, I think it was 2 breakaways, and one of them went past me, unfortunately. Let's try not to do that again. Oh, man, we are just going right after him on the forecheck, aren't we? We got a helmet loose on the ice. It's a Red Wings player. Berggren has a teammate, a couple of teammates dropping in. Slap shot, rebound there, and I think Myers helped me out a little bit. Pinned on the boards, kicked up, oh no, to a Red Wings player. This should be a shot. Cedar or Cider again. Schneider up to DeSantis. He handles, trying to get around 3 Red Wings players right on him. That leaves James into a wide open space. Rebound, and we put it home. DeSantis. And he created the pass to draw all the attention of the Red Wings players to make that pass to James. And then the shot from James is a rebound that DeSantis puts home. He's just standing in the perfect spot for this one, right off the blocker. And it's tough to make that recovery on the second chance opportunity that DeSantis puts home. Again, he created everything initially. He had the initial entry and the pass. That's a big goal. We're now up 2-1 late in the second period, so we can carry this advantage. If we can play well, we stop Bedard again. If we can play well going into the third period, we'll have a 2-1 advantage. And Draisaitl's got to go pick it up. He does. He gets there first. Back to the point. D'Angelo handles, gets around the forward there at the point. Missed the net, unfortunately. Stolen by Stillman. A big D-zone turnover for the Wings. 2 tries for Johansson, unsuccessful. Kasha cross-corner dump, but I think my defenseman has it, Yokiharu. A great heads-up pass to Sundqvist, and then a good break-in for Stillman. A minute to play in the second period. We just got to get out of this period is basically the way that I look at it. And passing in front of my net isn't a good idea. There's a penalty coming up. There's an injury or a penalty. It is a penalty. So it's going to be a board, I believe that is the call, is boarding. It's going to be Joe Veleno, and I think that's boarding. Yeah, he turned. Wow. Schneider turned at the last second, though, and it is boarding. He's just going to finish the check. Oh, that's an interesting one, but it's a few feet away from the boards, but it's probably because it's from behind, and this is in the numbers. Man, what an awkward play. Well, that was probably one of the more realistic-looking boarding calls I've seen in this game. We don't see too many boarding penalties in this career mode, but that was one of the more realistic. Schneider turned at the last second. He turned his body. I knocked it down for you. You got it, steal. And he turned at the last second, like you see some players do in real life. And even though Draisaitl's in, just deflected out of play by the blocker of the goalie. But even though the contact was not that far away from the boards, he was basically right up against the boards. He turned, and it's because the hit was in the numbers. Will the Wings clear it? They do. I'm just going to try to throw it right back up in the center zone. That was, well, it doesn't matter. That's the end of the period. It was going to go right to Denisenko, but we'll end the second period like that. Well, we're going to begin this third period on the man advantage for about 1:18, and the Wings have already gone offside. The main focus of this period is shut it down. Just shut it down. Neither team has been particularly offensive. Shots on net for both teams are really, really low, like barely in the teenage numbers, barely in the teens. And I don't know if either team will particularly put more than 20 shots on the net. We haven't really had any offensive zone possession to start this period. And dumped in. I'm going to get a chance to play that. Oh, okay. I did a weird slide before I could play that. Well, we finally got offensive zone possession, but there's 30 seconds left. Time is winding down on this man advantage. Is that cleared? Oh, it's Connolly. He's got the handle. Running out of time on this power play. Denisenko, maybe the last chance to get a goal here. And it goes. It's 5-hole from Draisaitl. I think it went 5-hole anyway. I love the little sun in the corner, like with the old kitty drawings when you're in kindergarten. And there it is, Draisaitl. It's a low along the ice. That's why I assumed 5-hole. Now, I've seen this happen to me personally, where it goes 5-hole and it glitches through the pad. I'm not sure if that's what happens on this particular goal, but I think he just doesn't drop fast enough. It's hard to tell. Well, here it is. It's going to roll along the ice. And does it glitch through anything? Oh, this might have glitched. No, this is not a glitch. He is like maybe not even a millimeter from making a save here. He drops just a hair too slow. Well, I'm not going to. Alna felt bad for him on that one. That's a terrible joke. That's terrible. So if we see Connor Bedard have it, we need to be ready. Is there going to be a pass? O'Reilly pulls up Zadina, blocked again. Our team playing amazing defensively in front of us, like almost perfect aside from the first one and the only one that's gone past us so far. Sider gets after it, but Draisaitl was better. Alnefelt holds onto that. He doesn't want Leon Draisaitl shooting it anymore. Help from Schneider. He just flips it back in. We're using strategy by just chipping the puck in and going and getting after Draisaitl from the corner. Oh no, Connor Bedard. All right, just be ready for Bedard because I'm sure he's going to do some sort of playmaking wizardry. And the way we played in this game, not me as a goaltender, but as a team, I could have a shutout in this game. It's very feasible. Kicked up the boards, held in though by Connolly. Panthers just muscling the Red Wings, just working it around the boards like kings right now, showing the Red Wings how it's done. And Alnefelt dispensed that. Not a good place to play it. He barely made a shoulder save. Finally, will the Red Wings get it out? They finally alleviate pressure. Veleno off the post. The rebound off the post kicked right out. Sometimes you just need your best friend to come and help. Red Wings trying to get off. They're desperate to get some offense. Kasha. Oh my goodness, it deflected right to whoever 48 is. Held in though by the Red Wings. Will stop Williams' chance, and it's just a good idea that far out to just take a whistle. And the first action, that shot we just stopped, the first action we've seen, I think in the entire period really to this point, aside from the shot that hit the post. There's a huge disparity in shots right now, 22 in favor of the Panthers to Detroit's mere 13 shots. They just now have reached the teens. Oh, they tried to stuff that one short side. It never went. Oh, no. Thankfully, my defensemen have been well and alert tonight. Just waiting. Oh, Cam to Williams. I lost track of it. His stick's loose. I'm going to go kick it away. No. You don't get to get that stick back. Connor Bedard to O'Reilly. We're on time. Draisaitl wins the battle with Bedard. So this is good. Feed it toward the back door, or you can just do that. That's also acceptable. Going to be a very tense 5 minutes and 46 seconds to play in this game because a lot can happen, and a lot is riding on me just making whatever amount of saves I have left to make in this game. As long as the Red Wings roll this first line out there, I'm going to be in danger.
I'm in danger!
Sundqvist pulls up in the slot, and he snipes it off the post and in. The second time we've done that, and that should wrap this game up. We may not even need an empty net, although I hope the Red Wings do pull the goalie so I can maybe potentially shoot on it. Sundqvist slot area, a prime area to score from. Oh, they're not going to pull the... It's 4-1. I thought it was a 2-goal advantage, but it's now 4-1. Don't think the Red Wings, unless they... I just had to say it. I was about to say, unless they score here, and of course they do. Now it's back to a 2-goal game, and that really just pisses away what has been basically a 900 save percentage game. And I was there on the short side. It just leaks through. And we may go and look at this in the instant replay in a second. I mean, just so typical of this game. I think I saw it briefly. I think this goes off the blocker and into the net. Yeah, it hits the inside of the blocker. There's no gaps, though. This doesn't make any sense. There's no gaps here. Oh, I think the gap is between the legs. Yes, of course. So just an update. Detroit has 16 shots on the net. They have scored 2 goals against me. I need to see 4 shots between now and the end of the game just to make 900. So there's one. That was a questionable hit on Kasha. We're going to get penalized for it. And who is this taking the penalties? Connolly. Brett Connolly. He hits him from the numbers. That's why. It might be a board? Yeah, it is a board. And here's the thing, though. This is going to put a very good team on a power play, or very good offense on the power play. And it'll help me in terms of seeing shots, but I have to stop everything. I have to stop everything I see here. Raymond brings it up. Will he shoot off the rush? Yes. Missed the net, though. Oh my... Zadina just missed it by inches, mere inches. The cool bouncing puck physics are awesome until they bounce into your net. Bedard shooting. Oh, the rebound went right off my pad. I'm so thankful. And again, it's Connor Bedard. So let's tempt him. Oh, he hit the post again. Oh my God. I thought we were going to have this Connor Bedard wind up. I was ready for this. And I mean, we're playing the angle basically, and he just tees it off the outside of the post. Like I've always said that if it hits the post, I mean, you mostly took away the angle, most likely. And it's going to be very hard. It's going to have to be a great shot to go post and in. Off the boards behind the net to Sundqvist. Oh, great forecheck by the Red Wings. But up to James Rod. James going for the empty net. He missed it. Raymond has possession. Bedard. Hand it off. Raymond hit the outside of the post as well. I didn't play the angle. Nervous Nelly time. Nervous Nelly time. James harassed by Bedard. Pinned on the boards. This is not good. Or maybe it is. I need to see that. One more shot. One more shot, please, Red Wings. Oh, it's up to center. Tried to send it in. Vesalainen. 9 seconds left in the game. We have possession going for the empty net. I'm not going to get to 900 in this game. Such an unfortunate finish to this game. We won't get to 900. The horn is going to sound. We're going to be victorious. And we were 1 shot shy of 900. Played pretty good. I mean, 2 very difficult bounces in this game in what could have really been a shutout. Well, not exactly the most delicious of games, but it's very, very close to a 900 save percentage. I mean, you can basically credit 2 very difficult bounces for why that game ended up being the way it was. But we've earned some street cred on the line score. So plus 15 on that side of things, which brings us a little bit back closer to being a starter. But, this team's not a playoff team. Maybe I can get moved out of Florida before the deadline. That's at least the objective right now for me. And just play well enough to help myself out in terms of my season numbers, season average. All right, so we got this pre-Christmas game, this Christmas Eve start in Nashville. Our last start was a 4-2 W up here a week ago in the game world against the Detroit Red Wings. And look at the standings. Yes, we are at the bottom of the Atlantic Division, but it's a very tight Atlantic Division where we could still finish in the top 3 right now as it stands. We could finish in the top 3, and we have games in hand. We're only 4 points out of second place in the division. The Maple Leafs are running away with this division basically right now. So while the rest of us are all fighting it out in the Atlantic, the Maple Leafs are just taking the division. But look at who's above us. The Ottawa Senators. They are 5th now in the division with 31 points as well. Let's take a look at the Pacific. Oh my goodness. And the Golden Knights lead the Pacific Division. So my former team, they have returned to dominance, leading that division. And then the team I'd like to get traded to, the Hurricanes, are in the playoffs right now with 36 points in the Metropolitan Division, which is being run away with by the Blue Jackets. In Nashville, Tennessee, a very awesome place to play a game here. We got the Predators in their reverse retro sweaters. We wore ours in the last game against Detroit. I actually love these reverse retros. One of the best reverse retro jerseys that was done. Ian Scott in the net. And our road to recover our save percentage to 900 continues here on the road. It is possible. We could achieve a season average of 900. We'll need a few shutout games along the way. I've just said the word. I don't care. We're going to need some great performances. We're going to need multiple games of 900 or better in order to bring the average back up. So puck down here in Nashville, and already a penalty. It has to be a record. We didn't take any time to take this penalty, and the Predators are going to go to the power play. The penalty was literally called off the face-off. Anton Lundell guilty of interference. I mean, the first second after the puck drops, and we take one, so we're already down a man to begin this game. Shot that was blocked down. Oh my God, no way, I just made that save. That was biblical. Well, this is what throws me off. Anytime it gets blocked like this, off the foot, the poor foot there of D'Angelo, and then look at how much net Tomasino has. Of course, he's going to shoot it. We get a godlike push across and make a toe save to keep that chance out. Amazing. We need to try to not make too many saves like that. I know it's early in this game. Oh, push across. Oh, uh-oh. Get up, get up, get up. Oh, yeah, I was spread eagle, and it takes forever to recover out of that spread eagle. And to be fair, I guess that makes up for the miraculous save we had just made on the sequence before that. I have no explanation for why I was spread eagle for as long as I was. I got close to coming back and making a save, but that's a lesson learned, and I never learned my lessons. I love to stay in that spread eagle position when I feel like I'm down and out. It's probably one of my favorite go-to moves if I don't try the poke check. Yeah, I just knew we weren't coming in here and getting a shutout, which is why I said it early in the very introduction to this game. Hand it off to Lundell. He moves it. A weird shot. It looked like he flipped it on the backhand, and it tricked the Nashville goaltender, Ian Scott, going for that shot. And I don't know what to say. Off the post and in. I felt like I was going to track that one to the blocker, and we didn't. Like I said, it seems like we can come in. We can't have consecutive games where we're playing lights out. We just can't do it. I gave him, obviously I had to give him space for him to put that past the blocker's side. All right, I might put my goalie mask on, my real-life goalie mask on, and see if we can change the voodoo for the rest of this game. This is not a great way to get the voodoo changed. Probably in the back of my net. Stop that. Just stop that right there. Lattinen tries to move around. The screen will cover it off the inboards, and I don't want to play it because I don't want to risk the puck going in the back of the net. I am in full immersion mode, goalie mask on, trying to focus and reset after giving up 2 goals. Oh my God, I hate when it trickles in like that in slow motion. I gotta start making saves. Oh my God, that blocker side sucks. Dude, where's the saves tonight? I mean, oh my God. That is twice that I've been picked off that wing on the blocker side. I'm coming out way more aggressive next time. I'm gonna go play it. I'll play it. I'll help out. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get scored on. You guys might want to start playing offense. I'll call. All right, screw this. Armia. Screw it. I'm just rage quitting. This is not the game for me. Did we really get a win I exited the game, and we get a win. I mean, I just was not playing that. I was 4 goals on what was 8 shots at the time. We recovered to an 860, which is still better than season average. I just can't do this. Well, as they say, new year, new me, and we're approaching, well, it is the new year. It's January 1st in the game world. Trying to just put that Nashville start past us. We got to come back and play way better than we just did. We've fallen backwards now in the standings, as you can tell. Not that it really matters at this point. I think this team is a lost cause. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm a lost cause as a goaltender. My freaking patience with this game is wearing so thin, so fast. And it feels like even though we're 99 overall, we can't ever just seem to get it together. We need to get it together in this game. Don't give up goals on the blocker side like we were doing in Nashville. We just need to make simple saves, cut angles off, do the basics. Maybe we need to go back to goaltending school. I hate that Season 6 is basically, at this point, it's a lost cause. And I'm not really playing for much of anything at this point. I want that trade so bad. I hope we're not here at the deadline. I really do. Backdoor interrupted pass by Buck was simple saves, man. Simple saves. Oh my God, we didn't even make that one look simple. Let's just settle ourselves into this game. Blocked down. Oh, picked up by Myers, thank God. Okay, Lundell's got it. Bad area. Draisaitl, and it goes in somehow, some way. Denisenko scores off of Hill. Well, the bad bounces go in favor of us this time. Yeah, this happened to me in the last game. I think didn't I get a bad bounce on the first goal? I did against the Red Wings. And it's about time that our team gets one of these. We were due. We were definitely due. I'm due for one of those things where you end the game and the opposing team has 0 on the scoreboard. I feel I'm due for one of those kind of games. I could have done that against Detroit. It just didn't work out for me like that. He'll just take it himself. Does this all on his own. That should be a shot. We have a glove on it. So Aaron Ekblad has returned to the lineup. We got our captain and star defenseman back in the lineup. I don't know exactly when he's returned. I didn't even pay attention in the game against Nashville. It's going to pop right into the glove of Hill. Did you see that? Basically a pop fly. You know, it's been fun when we were in Vegas playing for a playoff spot, when we were with the Ottawa Senators. Well, our time with Ottawa just was not very fun at all. But we were playing for a playoff spot. We're not doing that with Florida this year. Oh my... Okay. This is the night of the bad bounces. Another one that just... I can't explain how this goes in because I'm shell-shocked right now. It's just a bad bounce. It is... Oh, it's under the skate. I mean, realistically, I wasn't expecting a shutout, but I need multiple games like that now just to be able to have any chance of making up the save percentage. I mean, at this point, should we care about winning games? Should we just try to throw games at this point? I really desperately hope that, you know, if we're definitely out of a playoff spot by the deadline, that maybe we force the GM's hand for a trade. We're going to get a power play. I didn't mean to skip that. That was an accident. I accidentally pressed X to skip that, but we are going to get a power play. Can't tell you what the penalty was or who took it. I just know that we have a man advantage. Up to Chris Tierney. I'm going to retreat back, get in the crease. Zone entry, dish to Lundell, and difficult little save there for Hill. Deneau flips it out. I'm going to try to get here. All right. You know what? Screw this team. Do whatever I want to do here. On the net. Well, not quite. Man, this power play is looking rough right now. We can't get a shot through. And now cleared by the Jackets. I'm going to pick this one up. It's time for me to get the shot on net. Show you guys how it's done, or we'll just do that instead. Oh, I didn't want to do this. I went up too far. I guess we're going to have a tilt with Aiden Hill. If you get beaten up by a man that has his hair tied up in a ponytail, well, you deserve to be, you should just retire from goaltending. Oh, and I got taken down. It's the ponytail. It's a weakness. All right, maybe it should be me that retires from goaltending. Well, in all fairness, I did not intend to have a goalie fight. You go a certain distance close to the blue line, and the fight is automatic. I'm trying to take out frustrations from this season. So we might need to alter a few things again because I'm just not seeing enough shots, not enough action from either team. Ekblad, a great bounce, but Of course, Lundell can't find a way for that to go home. Blocked again by Werenski. Stick lift Lundell. We still got possession. Back to Lundell, and he finds a way to put this one in the back of the net. Yep, this is Anton Lundell's 15th of the season. Caught out Aiden Hill on that good passing play from high to low. If I can just see, my goal is to see a 900 save percentage. If I can see that, I'll walk out of the building happy. You guys should just pass it on the boards. Why are you handling it in front of the net? You know what could go wrong. You have to make a save. Here, have it. Have it, Ekblad. Just not in front of my net. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, it's right there. It's in front of you. Thank you. Just take a whistle. Just stop this right here in its tracks. We're capable of so much, and yet we have done so little this season. Oh, that's going to be a breakout for Olofsson. It could have been a breakaway. Werenski's miss could have huge ramifications for the Blue Jacket. Figure out this angles thing. Figure out our angles. No shot on net from Morgan there. And again, the Jackets missed the net, and it goes all the way down. Right in the slot area. The Jackets were having none of it. McTavish dumped in. This is my chance to play this. And now I can probably have a little bit of fun with this. Shot on net. This was going to go right down the middle to Aiden Hill. Gets right around the defenseman like he was a traffic cone. That's an awkward collision, and it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a fight. And now we've got Sundqvist is going with Mitchell, it looks like. I'm not sure who this player is for the Jackets, but they're going to throw him. So we've had two fights in this game. We've had a goalie fight, and now we've got two players fighting. Sundqvist with a couple of uppercuts here. Another one. Misses that punch. Another uppercut. If he can just lay out a couple more punches. Helmetless is Sundqvist. Uppercut denied. And then an overhand. And Sundqvist the uppercut. That puts him down, and Mitchell's just going to sit down. Was it really that bad of a hit? I don't think it was. There's a KO. And the Panthers win this round. So it's going to be a D-zone face-off, and it's going to be a power play. Is it not? No, it's not a power play. It is a power play. So it's a power play for the Jackets. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that deflect off of... Who was on the forecheck? It deflected off their stick and into Aiden Hill's glove. So we got Leon Draisaitl is chasing down Nolan Patrick on the forecheck. As Patrick goes behind the net, the poke check from the stick from Draisaitl causes the puck to fly up right there, and then Hill has to catch it. What a weird play. Just a weird play that I felt was worth pointing out. If it had gone in on some sort of weird incident like that, it would have been very interesting had it actually gone in the net. So let's just cut down Nolan Patrick on the angle. And I'd rather not give up a rebound to the Blue Jackets. Morgan walking out, pulling back against the grain. Did we get a save on that? Patrick rolls it out in front. Save again. 4 seconds left. Lundell carries it in. One slap shot from way outside, and that could have even trickled in. Hill is having to deal with some weird puck physics down there on that Blue Jackets net. It's just going to be a matter of playing 2 periods of clean hockey as a team and in the net. I just got to be a fort, build a fort around the net. Yeah, the gameplay is not as interesting as I want it to be. It's a little bit stale. Maybe some slider changes coming down the road. I haven't touched anything because we've had the odd decent game here. We've seen some decent shots and chances in the last couple of games. But I still feel that the AI is lacking a bit of conviction, I guess, as that deflects out of play. We had a slider set before that was working really exceptionally well, where the AI was shooting a lot off the rush, but, we were giving up like 5 goals a game every game. So I wasn't very happy with that. We stopped line A. I'm a little hesitant because of the weakness that is the blocker side. Picked up by James at the center zone. This is the sloppiest play. And a save way outside the crease on McTavish. The referees give us a nice, easy whistle. Sam Steele off the rush. Ran into a couple Jackets players, and Hill has to cover this one up. We're going to come out way aggressive. Another save into the glove off McTavish. And this Bemstrom off the turnover. More glove saves. So will we see a shot off the rush? I would love to tempt them into a shot. There we go. Knock it down in front of you. From the face-off circle, shoots into Hill. Pretty routine glove save. Aaron Ekblad back in the Panthers lineup. Handles the puck now. Going to war with Nolan Patrick right now. If I play really aggressive, I can tempt the AI to shoot if I come way out aggressive out of my crease. But I got to be careful for backdoor feeds or one-timers. Patrick, another one on the glove side. Kovanov, again, I'm going to try to test this off the rush. Spinorama! Where did that come from? He tried a spinorama move, and he was successful. I was shocked he didn't shoot it off of that. Well, Kovanov comes in off the wing. Spin move. This is creative. I love that. And then dishes back saucer pass to Werenski, who comes in from the point position, and he throws an easy one on net. We've got this cradled. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if we come out really aggressive, we can tempt these guys into shots. And a good play from DeSantis at the point as he carries it away. Help from Steele with DeSantis. Flips it to DeSantis. He couldn't get a shot away. From the wing, dishes in front. We got to cover the short side. We drop, but unfortunately, Deneau has scored 5-hole on us. Well, I mean, I felt like I was there. I knew I needed to be there, but we were too late to put the pads down in that butterfly position. Yeah, this is just an unfortunate short side goal. As you know, we're square. It's just too late, really late on the timing on that one. Tough breaks. At least in this game, we're very close to having seen 20 shots already before the second period ends. So this game does still bode well enough for us. But that's a tough one. It's a short side goal there on the 5-hole. Shot from the point. Yep, Jake Bean will blocker that down right to our teammate. So Leon Draisaitl tasked with winning this faceoff. He did. Saved into the corner. Lundell working with Denisenko below the net. Here you go. You have the first place Blue Jackets in the league in the entire NHL. And then there's us. It's night and day, but we're playing really well against the best team in the league. So again, let's see if we can get a Jacket shot off the rush. Bemstrom, I was following it. Under 2 minutes to play in the second period, and we've got a still tight game. It's tied. Could be that way going into the intermission. If the Jackets shoot it off the rush again, we're going to certainly hope it goes tied into the intermission at this rate. And I just jinxed it because Patrick Laine, of course, it just happened real fast. And I was tracking it, and as we try to get over, it's again, God, that stick side has really sucked lately. It's been complete tire fire garbage. Just kind of waved our hand at that last one. There was no reason we couldn't have made a save on that, but maybe I need to read the pass across a little bit better. So unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to go into the intermission even in this game. It's going to be a 3-2 Jackets lead at this rate. Unless Sam Steele can do something about it. It bobbled into Hill's crease, and that's going to be it. The horn is going to sound for the end of the second period. And the solution for me is simple. I need the Jackets to shoot the puck about 10 more times on my net, and I need to stay right where I am, stopping everything I see in order to get to 900. That's where we stand. That's where we are right now. I need to see 30 shots by the end of this game and stop 3 out of 30 shots. Well, 3 out of 30, sorry, 27 out of 30 shots. We're at a minimum. That's at a minimum. So we can't even seem to get it together there. Kovanov shooting off the rush. At least it's a stick side save. For one time in our life, we make a stick side save. Nolan Patrick try to bait these guys off the rush. We've got Patrick shooting. He missed the glove hand. Pulls up. I don't know why he pulled up, but he got it past to DeSantis. Hands to Steele. That was a decent try. Dude, I know we can score again on Hill. Wait, what the hell was that? Flipped out behind the net. My defenseman's going to have to play that because that would have been a penalty had I played it. I'm hoping for a little more urgency from our offense than this. This is just not enough, not good enough right now. Well, the clock is going to continue winding down, and we need to start pushing for a little more offense. We don't need it's not do or die territory right now, but if we can get one, it would alleviate the pressure of needing to get one later in the game. Yoki pulled away. So Bemstrom has it now to McTavish. There's one more. Stick side again. Everything's perimeter based on the boards. There's a good try. Sundqvist, one of the better opportunities in this game, as long as the rebound isn't bad. Oh, power play coming up to the Panthers. This is exactly what we're going to need. Interference. Bemstrom's going. So you know how we need one of those goals to tie it? Well, a power play gives us a better opportunity, 2-minute advantage to try and tie it. Listen, it's 2 minutes with a man advantage. If you can't get it tied on this, there's no hope for this team. I mean, there's never was any hope for this team to begin with. But, hey, you want to get back in this game, it starts right here. Guys, set up some one-timers. Ekblad finally shooting the puck. Picked up by Olesen, and we score. I was moving the camera. I think it's through traffic, but this is going to tie the game. And that power play does prove to be ever crucial for the Panthers. And we reap the benefits of a man advantage. It's through the legs of Werenski, which maybe makes it difficult for the goalie, Aiden Hill, to read it. And I don't really care. It ties the game. It's the only thing that needs to be emphasized is it ties this game. and puts us in a position to at least force overtime, or if we can be lucky enough, maybe we can win this game in regulation. Anyone else looking forward to mirrored visors in NHL 23? Of all the features that EA could focus on or emphasize, it would be mirrored visors for NHL 23. See, now we're playing with that offensive urgency that we needed. Yes, I knew he was going to do that. A couple of times rejected. Still need 8 more shots from the Jackets. I don't think 8 more shots is happening in this game. And it rolls to the goal line as Hill holds it right there. That's the only thing. Oh, great block. I mean, when you guys are blocking, I'll pin it against the pad with the blocker then. Well, the heat is still on. Someone's going to win this game. Question is it going to go to overtime or is it going to be a regulation win? I don't know if I trust our team in overtime. I don't know if we can get it done in overtime. Hopefully that's a save. See, there's a small Let's Go Panthers chant going on. It's got to motivate these guys. It sounds like there's about 5 people in the arena, but it is still a Let's Go Panthers chant. 3 minutes to play. We're nearing 3 minutes to play. Denisenko has it. Next goal in this game will basically win it, and there it is. It comes right as I say it. Lundell off the rebound. So our chances of seeing 30 shots are now slim to nil. It's about time we get a favorable rebound. It comes really late in this game. Couldn't have timed that goal more perfectly. Score on the empty net. That would be better. That would be a consolation. Would it be better? It would at least be a consolation for not getting to 900 in this game. I so want to play it on an empty net, but we're going to have to get there first on the empty net. We have to get to that situation first. So I'm sure I will see some Jackets shots before the end of this game. I have to stop them all. Here we go. Jackets are pulling him. Patrick across the line. He hit the post. Across the line. Patrick. That was me. I could have played that. Yeah, you stay right here. Sam Steele has it across. Yokiharu into the wide open cage with 17 left. I could have played it and maybe shot it down there. I'm definitely not getting to 900 in this game, but they will pull the goaltender if they get possession. There could be one more goaltender pull for the Jackets. Please pull him. Line a blast. Oh my God, don't let that happen, please. Well, the dream is over for both a 900 save percentage and a goalie empty net goal, because with 2.1 seconds, there's no way, even if I got possession, that I could fling it all the way down the ice. And it's a victory, and it always feels good to win. And we didn't even play a particularly bad game, in my opinion. It's a decent enough rebound from that terrible Nashville game. Well, that gets us back plus 12 in the line score. You know the bar is basically on the ground when the save percentage is an 8.75. I mean, that's when we're happy about an 8.75 save percentage, things are real bad. But it is better than the season average. We didn't deserve an 8.75. I think we played very well in this game. We did deserve a 900 save percentage, but it's just it's tough bounces in this game sometimes that I just don't seem to be getting them right now. Even at 99 overall, I think it's just superstar difficulty that has an effect on some of these goals in some of these games. So I'm trying.